Hello everyone, hey going, and welcome back to Mini Motorways, where with a new update, I just want to be checking out my favorite, or at least my best map, Dubai, on Expert. Alright, well with it being Expert, I obviously want to make sure that I use these road tiles in the right way, so I guess something like that is going to be the only thing that makes sense to do right now, and I guess at least I didn't have to use a bridge, but I am a little bit worried with this map I might get caught out with bridges, so I will have to play that game correctly. I also want to try and play the game of blocking up a little bit, but it is a very dangerous game to play considering if I leave it for too long, it will be set in stone. Either way, now with yellow having to cross over the green, I guess I could try and block up yellow just for a moment to see if it wants to spawn somewhere else. Block up every last nook and cranny and at least just try and get it onto the other side as soon as it can spawn this second one. Come on, give it me. Okay, there we go. That will do. At least I don't have to cross the green and straight across like that. Thank you. To be honest though, is that going to be the best way to do it in the future? Ooh. Now I don't know if I should actually be going around or not. It just depends where it goes and spawns all the rest of the yellows. You know what, I think I'm just going to play the game of deleting the bridge and then putting it back in as needed just while I wait for things to be set in stone a little bit more. But here we go, as we know we get 8 weekly choices in a row and then nothing but road tiles after that. To be honest, I think I'm just going to go with motorways as much as I can because it doesn't make sense to do it any other way. I would never refuse a motorway in a normal round, and so why would I refuse one in endless or expert? I really just want this third building to be spawning in just to give it a bit more shape to know where I will and won't be able to go, and so then I can just set the yellow in stone so I don't have to keep switching it around over and over again. Obviously we just had pink spawn in and I can see that in the little preview window right there, but week 7 I'm definitely going to be taking that bridge because I know how much I'm going to be needing them on a map like this just to cross this river back and forward again. But like I was saying, now that I do have this third color being pink, I think that does set yellow in stone, and I wouldn't be completely against the idea of doing something like that, unless I just wanted to give myself a little bit more breathing room with pink, just in case I do want to go over. I think I will do that. Even though I've got those greens right there across the river, I'm definitely not going to be using them when I've got these other two guys just ready and waiting up the top here. Wait, another green all the way over there and another perfectly placed guy. I just have to also keep my eye on yellow. Don't want it to be escaping from me and just locking in 2 bridges in the wrong spot or something like that. But there we go. Another motorway, especially considering I can't get anyone else. And then there we go. Another yellow has joined the party. This is what I was talking about in terms of I just wanted a few more things to be just giving the shape of the map. Obviously I do have these guys down here. Sadly I can't get rid of this road and take it up and over and then take all the yellows down and around. That would certainly be nice, but I also then have to use 2 bridges unless I want to take them up and over, which is also not the greatest. I mean, obviously I do have 2 motorways at my disposal, but there is no way I'm going to be using one of those, let alone 2 of those at under 100 points. And so maybe I'll just let it sit for a while, and maybe I can just use the second one, or, okay, no, I haven't run out of road tiles, but maybe, it's not going to be enough people to do that. How can I possibly manage these? Because there is no way that is going to be surviving too much longer. Maybe I do just motorway them over there. I mean, maybe... yeah, actually, maybe I will just, here we go. I'll use one of my motorways and I'll just take them all the way up there. I will reclaim a bridge because I don't want that just for no reason, and I guess that's going to be the best thing. There we go. 5 compared to 1. At least I was able to hold on to just over 100 points, you know. It did make a big difference because if I had locked in a bridge and then suddenly everyone else spawned over there, it would have been game over very, very early. Obviously, I have another yellow which I have to take all the way up to the top right. It takes so many road tiles and I can't manage to draw straight, but here we go. If it lets me, I'm just going to be, there we go, taking another bridge, thank you. And I think so far so good. I don't think anyone's going to be periling too badly. Oh, well that is quite a shame, just having pink spawn of course right over the other side of that yellow line. Is there any way? No, there is no way I can really get them away from that unless I just block it up and get people to spawn on the other side perhaps. Come on, surely you have to spawn in another pink. There we go, that's what I wanted. Thank you very much. Now I don't mind if people spawn on either side of that yellow, but now I have a second one and I can just clean up the roads. That was so well done, perfect. And a blue as well, you're easy as well, thank you. Geez, you're spawning very close and I know Dubai loves to do that, but come on, just separate it out a little bit. 4 weekly choices remaining, so it basically means there is 2 motorways remaining and probably 2 motorways, 1 roundabout and 1 bridge is my assumption with this, considering, like I said, I go through a lot of bridges on Dubai. Oh, alright, well that is going to be where one of my motorways is going, unless I can get a whole bundle of people further. I guess I can just peel for a couple of these guys for now, and I think what I'm going to do is just put in a bit of a space in case I have to bridge it across to here, because it loves to spawn one over on that island as well. Ouch, that's Oh, that's painful because I think that is going to require another motorway if I want to do it in any what efficiently. I guess if I give it literally, yeah, there we go, a second, I can just choose one of my weekly choices. Like I was saying, I'm just going to be taking a bridge, but I do have two already, and so is now the time that I want to be taking the roundabout? Perhaps. I really don't know. I think I'm just going to take a bridge because it would be a motorway next time, and then I can finally decide what I want in the end. But I think what I'm going to do is just pump these guys straight across this, and even though that will... Oh, I don't like that because that'll make these guys permanently attached to that building. Oh, it's not nice. It's not nice at all. You know what? I don't believe that I have a choice, considering there is no way I'm going to be sacrificing one of my motorways just to cover that building. And so, yeah, a whole bundle can go and leave. Of course, the yellow goes and spawns right there just to really try and mess with me. Of course, I have these guys. But considering those roads are undestroyable, that means everyone's going to constantly be connected to that, and I really don't like that. But hey, I guess that's where the bridges and expert mode comes into it. I mean, maybe I could play a little bit of... Oh, I just missed it. That literally was just fading in, but I was going to say maybe I can just play the game of destroying and rebuilding, but nope, not anymore. There we go, like I said, following the pattern, motorway something else all day long, and then, yeah, I guess that is 2 motorways. That was my final motorway, and so whenever I use my final 2 that I've got stored up, that'll be it. Oh, well, that is quite convenient, isn't it? I can just whack you straight onto that line. I don't think that'll cause too many problems. I can take these guys up and around as well. Yeah, a little bit of that. Who's dying? Yellow over there. Okay, I can manage that, surely. I really hope that a few cars get going a little bit sooner than they are because, well, I guess they're not home yet, but oh, that pip is piling up quickly. Come on, don't make me use one of my motorways. I will use it and I will destroy it immediately, but okay, finally it is fighting. I had another one spawn up the top. Like I also said, that is exactly what I expected, and so I can bridge straight across to this, like that, to this motorway. Oh, okay, wow, geez, another yellow. I mean, yeah, I just had a whole bundle spawn in, but I didn't really expect another one to be spawning in. I thought that was just what I needed to cover myself. I guess I can bridge straight across and then bridge straight across. Last weekly choice, what is it going to be? Considering I just used my last bridge, it's going to have to be another bridge because I know how much you can use them. I would love the roundabout, but I just can't take it. I just need more yellows into that system though, but I don't really have them. Oh, actually, I know where they all are. Here they are. Turn you guys around. But now I've got that road, which is going to make everyone connected. So maybe you stay off for now. Blue up there again. Okay, sure. Maybe I leave that as a different system because I know how much mixing a system like that can cost you. So I'll just do that and see and play the game of mix and match. Oh, I missed it by like, what, half a second? Look, I can destroy the very end of this road, but I can't destroy the start of it. That is such a shame. Okay, sure. That's the road it is now then. Go for it. Unless... I just want to... No, there's not really any reason to. There we go. Go for it. Do what you want, because apparently I can't control you. Here we go. 20 road tiles at least. Motorway from... do I want to motorway them? Probably. The only problem I'm seeing is just what is the other color going to be, because I can really save myself if I can just know where to put this motorway in advance. Maybe I'll just give it a second. Maybe also I can just draw it in and then take them around and use the bridge. Wait for it to replenish, and then I guess I can draw in a bit more, or I don't know. Actually, I'll take them around the back here instead. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll play the game of mix and match and motorway and a bridge just around and around and around until I finally get that one to spawn in. Oh, what? There's no way that's in there. Jeez, I must have been close with that motorway then. God. Anyway, you just have to be really onto it. Waiting. Oh, geez, that scared me. But here we go. 20 road tiles and get rid of all of this road because there's no way that's going to be in there for too long. Okay, I guess I forgot about those. Damn. And then once again, just up and over via that bridge. Honestly, I would just love if it just hurried up and spawned whatever it's going to spawn up there. Oh, that motorway too is an absolute failure. There is way... Oh, did I miss it? Oh, I missed it. Oh, my final bridge has been locked away. Actually, maybe it's not. Oh, it is. See, you get distracted for like 5 seconds and it just goes and takes it from you because I had to deal with the blue over the right, and then I was trying to make sure that white wouldn't die and connected those two in, and by the time you do that, it's already gone. I mean, at least it wasn't a motorway, but man, I wish the entire thing could just be cleaned up a little bit if nothing else. There was so many road tiles for no reason. Anyway, I might as well just join everyone else in and hope that it's a blue. That's all I can say, but I bet it won't be because there's no way it's putting a blue ever up the top there. In saying that though, like I said, I was distracted by this white, so maybe I just did that and just play mix and match with Motorway 3 again. Come on, look at that. Immediately everyone just goes and leaves. I'll give it about 5 seconds just to make sure that it's over there and then destroy it. God, hopefully that's enough people, but honestly, it is a very ugly system I'm looking at right here. 20 more road tiles, not going to do anything because I can't get rid of them even if I wanted to. To be fair, at least that did take the pressure off it enough just to subside it, but look at that. Now I had that green upgrade and I don't have the bridge that I would have been perfect for that spot, so now I have to use what? Pink's bridge or Yellow's bridge? I really don't want to use Yellow's bridge, but I guess I'm gonna have to. Honestly, what an absolute tragedy losing that bridge to Pink was. I just had the entire thing set up. I was waiting and trying to play the game right, and I knew that I was going to need that bridge, and I just lost it at the last millisecond. Once again, I would love for it to spawn that top one, but I guess I do have 2 motorways, so I better put them to use and just save the other one just to put out the wildfires. But here we go. I've got a little bit of a road already in use, so I'll do that. That should be fine. 20 more road tiles added to the bank, but honestly, that is just not the problem whatsoever. It is just the fact that you have to try and see into the future with this game because you can't control it enough to know exactly what's going to happen. And look, obviously, I don't expect to be breaking my classic IF score of, what is it, almost 7,000? I think it's 6,500, but geez, this is giving me a run for my money at 2,500, and I'm crumbling under the pressure. It's just everything is connected in. Now the blue's gotten upgraded, or was it blue? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I have a whole bundle of blues down the bottom here. That would be lovely just to be able to bridge across, but once again, I don't have the bridges that I need. Honestly, you need so much more infrastructure than you can ever get in 8 weeks, regardless of whether it was just giving you traffic lights every time or what. Just to be able to get more than 5 bridges and 4 motorways would be lovely on this. I guess the only way I could really get them across, actually, I have 2 options. I can take them all the way to the left over Motorway 3, or I can take them all the way to the right over the bottom right hand bridge, and I don't like either of those options. I think besides using my motorway, that is everything I can do for Pink right now, and so I guess I just have to focus on blues as well. Maybe just so Pink survives, so we'll just motorway for them over there, and then blue, I hate it. That's a hell of an intersection, but there you go. All of you guys can go, but that's, whoa, I don't know what's going on there. I guess update still needs a bit of optimization or something. Look at that. Okay then, but oh no, look at that pinch point down the bottom right. That is absolutely disgraceful. I need to get rid of motorway 4 as well before it goes and locks itself in, but there is so, well, little frames, but also so many people going everywhere at that one time. I honestly don't think the blue are going to be surviving. I guess I don't have my motorway back, so that's not the most helpful thing in the world, but you can go that way to go serve as that guy. Definitely not the color that I wanted, but not the worst in the world. However, I don't believe any of that is going to be a problem considering, yeah, no, look, there is no one anywhere near that blue, and that's because there were just so many cars going across that one bridge, and look, there is nothing I could do about it. I don't blame it at all, but honestly, I wish there was a better way, and it's just because I don't have future sight. Anyway, let's just play it slowly and see how long I can last all of, what was that, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, but game over. Nearly 3,000 commuters, so not too bad at all. I do want to quickly continue in Endless and not just play it forever, but just quickly try and see if what I can possibly do. But look at this, all of a sudden the city is actually able to function instead of just being a backlog and another motorway. That is ridiculous, but I'll take it. I'm still just trying to figure out who is possibly under the most pressure, because it just feels like everyone, no matter how many upgrades I get, no matter how many bridges, motorways, road tiles, everyone is just constantly under pressure, and I don't know how many trips I would possibly on, but look at this map. It is just out of control. However, I do believe I'm finally getting to a plateau of upgrades. I don't know what this is, 25, another roundabout. I definitely need it, and it would have been nice to have them earlier, but you can only get 8 upgrades. The problem I have with this though is the fact that I now have 8 motorways, and I don't know who and what is required of me. I guess yellows, where are yellows even going anymore? What? Another blue. What is going on in that top right hand corner? I mean, look at that. It instantly has pips. I instantly get another upgrade. And of course it is milestone 30 with another roundabout. But honestly, I just don't know how to know when this kind of ends or when it plateaus, because it just keeps pumping stuff out and it keeps giving me motorways. But I don't feel like I'm winning anymore is the problem. You just kind of go, it all is under pressure and it all looks messy. Honestly, at the moment, I just don't believe that I have enough blue houses on the screen to service 6 blue buildings. They are all already under pressure. They are all already connected in, and then it just goes and puts another one on after already put another one on. And so, yeah, I think I'm just going to have to call it there because I can't see any way to improve this endless map. But I guess let's just quickly look at the leaderboards. Top 2%, don't mind if I do. Whoa, number 7. Oh, I just can't see number 1. That is such a tease. But either way, look at that. Only a couple of 100 points away from number 1. And if you break 3,000 points, you're in the top 3, you podium. And so to be in the top 10 with the map that I was served up, I was certainly not too upset about that. But anyway, in saying that, I reckon I'm going to call it there. So thank you for watching this episode of Mini Motorways. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to do the YouTube algorithmic things down below. Also, if this is the first video of mine that you are watching, then make sure to go check out any other ones I've done. Or hey, maybe even just want to consider subscribing so that you don't miss another one of these in the future. But all in all, have a good one and see ya.